Alrighty, well, I'm back after being off for a little while with making some brews, and I'm doing something tomorrow called the Plinian Progeny. That's really going to push me, and it's going to push my Clawhammer 10.5 gallon 120 volt unit. So I don't know what I was thinking, I guess, when I got into this, but we're gonna attempt it anyway. It's 21 pounds worth of grains. I'm gonna throw rice hulls in there too to see if it helps out. It uses 19 ounces of hops. Amarillo, Simcoe, Columbus, Centennial, and something called 3 Hopshots, which I put in at the very beginning of this, and it's also going to be a 90-minute boil, and I got to add some sugar to it too. This is probably a lot for me to take on, but what the heck, I'm going to try it. Again, it's supposed to finish off at 10%. We'll see, man. This is a lot of hoppies going into this. I went ahead and I'm using the Omega yeast West Coast Ale. I did 2 packs, and I have it going as a yeast starter. So this shall be interesting. This could make for a pretty good day, or gosh, I hope not a disastrous one. It's a lot. We'll see how much this is, how much my that Clawhammer unit I have holds. All right, just wanted to show this first before I get started tomorrow. Hope all goes well. Okay, time for the dough in of this big build I have. Give us a little bit of the time. Get it stirred up as a little bit as a go. 20 pounds, as we know, is a lot. See how it's going to fit in here. I'm also going to add probably a ½ pound or maybe a pound of rice hulls. Help it maybe help it keep it from getting stuck. Whew. All right, I'm gonna mash this at 152 for 1 hour once we get everything in and going. Oh boy, sorry. Heavy breathing, been working out too, right? Trying to work out and do the same time. Like, that's kind of silly. Whatever. Whew. All right. Pretty good so far. Still got a lot more left. Put in here. I started with 7 gallons of water. Held some back. Well, I held at least a gallon back, just in case this wouldn't fit. Hopefully I didn't leave too much water in here. Oh yeah, it's getting there. Yeah, it's thickening up. All right, I'm trying to get the last little bit. Ooh, doggy. Oh boy. Like I said, this is going to be pushing me. It's going to be pushing the limits of my 10.5 gallon here. I might have to go get some more water, help it out a little bit. Whew. Can't wait to let this out. That should be a lot of fun. All right, this is gonna be good. This is gonna work. Once that pump gets going and I start recirculating, should be good. Look at that, good goodness. All right, I think you guys have seen enough of this. I'm gonna stir it up a little bit more and I'll be back. So the mash is done. I'm just letting it drain out here for a little bit. I've already poured my excess water over it to get as much out of that as I can. Now this recipe also calls for first wort hopping, but I have an all-in-one vessel system. I'm not transferring it from a mash tun to the pot to boil in, but I'm gonna still just go ahead after this is drained. I'm gonna add it in before I crank up the boil. It's just gonna be an ounce of Amarillo. Okay, looks like we're just about up to that hot break, getting that boil going. As soon as it starts, the first thing I have to do is what they call 3 hop shots. Never used before. We'll see how these, I don't know, just different, I guess. We'll see how that goes. I guess it's hop extract that'll go into this. So I start out with these 3 at the beginning of this 90-minute boil. All right, just show you kind of what this looks like. And it's weird, I don't know. Anyway, I had to stop that just because I was trying to get it out a little bit better. It's not too bad now. Again, I've never seen this before. First time ever trying it. See how it works. Okay, so now it's time for the 45-minute addition. 1.5 ounces of Columbus, which I don't think I've ever used these before, but here we go. All right, until our next edition. Alrighty, so here goes my 20-minute edition. 2 ounces of Simcoe. Here we go, Simcoe. All right, 10 minutes left. I'm gonna throw in my yeast nutrient. And I have a Warfluck tower putting in there, and I'm leaning that to the side. People are right about their hop spider that comes with this. It's a little small. Just trying to make sure those hops in there got some wort on them, covering them up. So I just laid it to its side. I guess I'll have to get a bigger one. I noticed it didn't really look like it wanted to get some of those hops, the last addition I put in. Anyway, 10 more minutes for this boil. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do here at the end and not show you, because I have a hard time probably doing both of these at the same time, trying to record, because it's a handheld phone. It's the best I have. At the very end here, I'm gonna be putting in the pound of corn sugar. After that, I'm gonna turn it off and I'm gonna do a hop stand for about 15 minutes. 4 ounces of the Simcoe and 2 ounces from the Centennial. Like I said, it's a big brew with hops. I think it's 19 ounces total hops will be in here. I got some dry hopping to do to it too. And if this all goes well, it'll be a triple IPA. But I don't know. Not sure how good the efficiency on the mash was. Pre-boil, I had a 1.066. I'm supposed to have original gravity of 1.090. So we'll see what happens. Okay, so I didn't show this yesterday. Got a bit of a dilemma when I went to chill down my wort through the plate chiller. This little bazooka screen filter here was so clogged with all those hops I put in yesterday. 9.5 ounces plus those 3 hop shots. Stupid on my part. I should have used a whirlpool. So I had to transfer over to this fermenter and let it sit overnight before I could add my yeast. Looks like everything's going okay. I was disappointed. My efficiency in the mash wasn't that great. Should have been at 1.090, and I started with 1.077. So I don't think I'll hit a triple IPA with this. So anyway, and still got a lot more hops to go. I got at least 2 dry hop additions. Anyway, I'll be following up with that and how this all turns out. But yes, this bazooka screen was something else. Again, it was a hard lesson to learn. It just would not go through the plate chiller because it just couldn't get through the screen. So anyway, follow up with this some more.